remember the car I had from when I was 16 until after my senior year was a 1993 Mercury Sable. It was an efficient car. We bought it from my great aunt. And it was in good shape because it was owned by a little old lady that didn't drive it much. But at some point towards the end of my senior year, the air went out. And Alabama, it's humid. It's even humid in April. It got so damn hot in that car, it was awful. And we went and got it looked at, and it needed a new compressor. And the mechanic, who was an honest one, was like, yeah, it'll be like $800. And my dad was like, well, the damn car ain't worth that, so no. You're not going to have air conditioning, son. And it was pretty awful. But what was hard to deal with was the jokes. Because this is before dad jokes and puns were popular. But I'd have people go like, what about doing 290? 2 windows down and 90 miles an hour. Or what about 440? 4 windows down and 40 miles an hour. And I don't know why people thought that was funny. When it's 100 degrees outside, all it does is blow hot air. So, no, they didn't do any good, and I didn't drive 90 miles an hour. Hell, I don't even think the car went up to 90 miles an hour. I think it maxed out at like 80. So, I don't know what people were thinking. But they all thought that was so funny. I can't tell you how many times I heard that joke. And a lot of people weren't sympathetic. Well, Michael, I never had air growing up. Well, I'm sorry. I was delicate, and I liked having the air. But I got another car, and a guy at the golf course always found this funny. He saw my car, and he was asking me about it. I said, what about your car? It's got air. I said, anything else good about it? It's got air. Although he claims I said it several times, but having air conditioning, like those like 5 months I went without it, I had a great appreciation of still having it, because another point, that same car I got, the air went out and I had to drive to a wedding, and it would come off and on, and I really had to have the windows down because it just got so damn hot. And it turns out it wasn't anything wrong with the compressor, it was just some switch had turned. But I have a wonderful appreciation for air conditioning in the car ever since. So anybody that goes without it, don't tell them that stupid joke. Just be like, man, that sucks. I hate that. If you want to ride with me, my air's working. Stuff like that's better to do than to tell stupid dad jokes, because that doesn't help anybody.